I'm making pandan bread. I am using a scale, a food scale, because that's what these measurements are in. Back to the voiceover. I'm also using a KitchenAid because it was supposed to make it easier. It wasn't any easier. Enjoy me trying to get the right angle because I want you guys to have a good experience. But there's no good spots in my kitchen. So you'll have to settle. Sorry. Okay, so starting it off, I added 350 grams of flour into a bowl. And then, this is so slow, I added 75 grams of sugar into there. I did have to do some mental math. That's me not knowing how to add 350 and 75. And I messed it up. So, sorry, Miss Med. Algebra failed. Well. So then I added about a packet of yeast, and it's like an actual unit. It's like 8 grams or 2¼ teaspoons, so whichever is easier for you. Then I mix it up together before adding the salt because you're not supposed to add salt directly onto yeast because it'll kill it, and that's not good for your bread. It won't work. So I mix it all together, and then I add 8 grams of salt onto there, and then mix that again because it all needs to be mixed together. I look very sad. How's your quarantine going? I think I ask this every time. How are you? Also, I'm doing this in the KitchenAid bowl because I'm gonna have to mix it with my wet ingredients in there, and I figured it's easier than trying to move it later. Innovation. We're done with the dry ingredients. Put this over there. I'm opening a can. There's Charles. Say hi, Charles.
Hi, Charles.
Now, in a separate bowl, you're gonna add your coconut milk because now you're doing your wet ingredients, okay? I got it open. It was very hard. That's why the can is barely open. You're gonna add 160 grams into there. You can get it at Fred Meyer's. Be culturally woke, guys. And then 20 grams of normal milk, which I also messed up. And then 1 large egg right into the bowl because we're not vegan. And then, oh yeah, next thing is the pandan extract. So it just makes it green and makes it sweet. It's like the sugar part of it, even though, oh no, we don't add sugar. But you can get it at the Oriental Market in town. It's very thick, 1 teaspoon of it. It's thick. Look at her. Okay, so just whisk it all together. You don't want it to look like tie-dye or something like that. You want it to be just all one general color like this. Fun fact, that was the color of my childhood wall, that like accent wall, because I'm white. But just whisk it all together, please. So, now that and we're gonna mix them with the, you can't see it, dough hook. So it said time it for about 1 minute on the stir mode. That way it can incorporate this, and then after that, cook it up to 2 for 10 minutes. Even though I wasn't very specific, I slowly added the wet ingredients that are all this together into the dry ingredients while it was stirring. That way it's like actually incorporating it as you go. And then time it for 1 minute. You want to make sure that it's actually all like mixing together and not just like some on one side and some stuck at the bottom. 1 minute. It's now on 2 to stir. Let it stir for 10 minutes. I wanted to take this time to show you guys my mug collection. Not all of it, but my favorites. Okay, so this is the first mug. This is like the first mug that I bought because I thought it was cute. It's like a soup mug and very, like fall. This next one is also a soup mug. I really like soup mugs. They're very big. This one is like more like camping style. I thought it was very cute. This next one was one from Zasia. She got it for me for Christmas. It looks like, like stone, like a counter. I thought that was very cute. The next one I actually got from Target. I don't like what it says. It says Rise and Shine, but I thought the colors were cute, so I got it, and it was a different style too. Middle one's not mine. The next one is Fruit Farms. I got that from Hot Topic. I thought it was very cute. It's also larger than it looks, but it's very nice. This one I also got from Target. I don't like what it says, but I thought it was really cute. Very calm. This is me remembering I had a spicy chicken sandwich from Burger King. I had saved like 1/4 of it, so there wasn't a lot, but I was still very excited because it was very good. So I took it, and my parents could not eat it. Then after it finishes the first 10 minutes of the bread, we're back to the bread. Let it sit for 10 minutes and then let it go again on level 2 for 10 more minutes. I ended up having to walk to my grandma's to get like a little tool to get a rock out of Serenity's nose, but it was very pretty, so I thought I'd show you. Back to the bread. During the second time where it's on 10 or it's on level 2 for 10 minutes, you're supposed to add 2 tablespoons of butter, and then you start kneading it. And then you're gonna have to knead it for like 3 minutes because it's not fully like combined when you take it out. And then you're gonna put it in a bowl, cover it with saran wrap, and then wait until it doubles in size to take it out. That's, yeah. So after it doubles in size, you're gonna take it out and then cut it into 12 equal pieces. So separate all that and then measure it out. You don't have to make it exact. I was just trying because mine always turn out uneven, but do whatever you want with them. They'll be pretty and tasty either way. So don't do this bullshit I'm doing. And then after that, you're gonna fold it into itself. You can kind of see what I'm doing. I wasn't doing a good job at like showing you guys, but you fold it into itself so it's like a ball and softer on the outside instead of just like clumping it together. I guess there's my Uncle Richard in the back. Say hi. Yeah. And after that, you roll it around like this. You don't want to put too much pressure, but enough to where it's like kind of molding it as you go. And eventually, it'll make it nice and round and soft without like a seam on the bottom for it to break. And then just set it aside. Hi. Smile. Cheese. Wait, again, one more. What did you say? Cheese. Cheese. So you're going to do that to all of them and then cover them on the table where you put them for about 15 minutes. After about 15 minutes, you're going to re-roll them so they're nice and tight. And then put them into a grease baking pan like this. Not a dark coated one. I don't suggest it. Pyrex works great. I know the time lapse looks dumb. I don't know how to fix it. But also, after it doubles in size, you're going to cover it in powdered sugar and then bake it. So once it's all coated, it doesn't look like that. I didn't record it before I put it in the oven, but you bake it at 320 for 20 to 25 minutes. I didn't end up getting a video of me taking them out of the oven or anything because it was pretty late when I finished them, but they were very delicious. It is a milk bread recipe. I didn't say that at the beginning, I don't think, but it was very light and fluffy. It was sweeter than normal bread because of the pandan and all that stuff, and the sugar on top, obviously. If you're not into the sweeter bread, you should definitely just use cornstarch instead of normal sugar on the top or powdered sugar on the top, but it does give it more flavor because the cornstarch kind of makes it a little bit too bland for my family's taste. I hope you're all doing well. We are still in quarantine after like almost 3 months now, so pick up a hobby if you haven't already. Make some bread. Enjoy yourself. It's okay to take some delight in some fluffy buns. Okay, goodbye.